Hello folks, Chainsaw Charlie coming to you from Chainsaw Charlie's workplace today. We're going to give you a little lesson today on how to properly sharpen your lawnmower blades. And I understand a lot of you guys have been sharpening your blades for 30 years the same way, and I'm sure it's the best way. Well, TORO says possibly otherwise. We'll find out. So please stay tuned and like and subscribe. It'll help me and the channel out substantially at this point. We're just getting going. Okay, this is the Oregon Burr King 760. Possibly one of the best belt sharpeners in the business. If there's another one that's similar to it, it's going to do the same job, I would imagine. But it's a torque monster, and it gets the job done fast. We don't have time to waste in this business. If you spend too much time doing anything, you're not making money. So let me show you real quick how fast a single cut is and what it's going to do to this surface. Okay? And we're only going to sharpen this angle. Never sharpen off the bottom. If you're coming at it this way, you're going to do yourself a disservice. And if you understand by reading TORO's page, you're going to learn something today. That is a single pass, okay? You've got still got some roughness along the bottom here. You never want to sharpen this side of the blade at all. I'm going to show you how to take your burrs off at the end of this video. If that concerns you, however, it's probably not that important. The first few minutes of cutting that stuff is going to smooth all out. Let me finish this up on this side, and we'll get right back to you. All right, I can't imagine that took me maybe 30 seconds. I want you to look at that. Okay? Now, I don't have a perfect tip out here, but commercial guys don't want you to take all their money away from them in one swipe. So we're going to leave that little tip. What we're not going to do is sharpen this on a curve on the outside. All that's going to do is create a chisel on the outside of this blade. It's going to leave a white streak. Don't do that. As you can see, the back of that blade, there's no roll in that at all. Roughly 40 degrees possibly. Not far off from the original angle. As you saw from my first cut, the first pass went halfway up this face. Let's show you how to take that burr off if that concerns you. All right, all you need for this is a die grinder. Well, everybody's like, I don't have a die grinder or an air compressor. This particular one, a little Scotch-Brite pad on there, that's all we need. You're not going to take too much off. If you're concerned about the burr, then trust me, it's not that big a deal. If you don't have a die grinder, you can use a file, or you can even run the tip through a piece of wood. It's going to take it right off. Okay, pad flat on the blade. As soon as you come across the blade like that, you're gonna take that tip down to a chisel. We don't want a chisel. I want you to watch this. See, there's a little bit singing over the edge there. Watch this. We're gonna come back again. That is perfect. We are not going to sharpen both sides of this blade today, so we're not going to balance it either. But please balance your blades. It's nearly as important as sharpening them all together. You throw a bad blade on that's way heavy on one side, you're going to destroy your spindles. Not good. Okay, folks, that's the perfect blade right there. I'm only going to do this here if it's a bench job and they're going to go home in somebody's hands. It's going to go back on the mower. I'm not going to waste my time with the burr. I know as good as anybody, apparently, I hope so, that burr doesn't really matter. You can see that this side is only scuffed up. I didn't take any metal off this. I did not make a chisel out of this surface. You want the bottom of this blade to be the cutting point. If you don't, this bottom is going to drag on the grass, okay? If you don't have a nice clean cut, you're going to slow that blade down, you're going to drag down the engine, you're going to wear parts out. Also, this ramp right back here is going to wear out faster. And we don't want that. So please, check out TORO's site. If there's not a link at the end of this video, just search TORO sharpening mower blades. It's going to bring you right down to is an actual picture and an explanation. Try it. If you're like, I don't think that's the way to do it. Wrong. Give yourself a chance. Sharpen one blade this way and sharpen the other two your way. Mow for a week and compare. Take them all off and ask yourself, which one of these do I want to get whacked in the shin with? It's not going to be the blunt ones. Trust me. I hope this has helped you guys out. Please like and subscribe. I'm not going to get anywhere without you guys. Have a great day.